Hey guys, this is Knox. Time to talk giveaways. Alright. I have my ultimate giveaway, which I'm going to discuss how to enter, and then the weekly one, which is the one that we're going to discuss first. I already have a few people that entered because they watched my MyLock entry video, which if you haven't entered yet, I suggest you do for MyLock's 100 video, the MyLock 100. Anyways, for my week 1 giveaway, I already have MyLock and legless. And legless lock picker chose a Chubb Ava rim cylinder, and MyLock for his shed also chose a Chubb, either a battleship or cruiser, and for his house at Asa. Now you're saying, why did they choose these locks? Okay, here's this week's question. What lock out of the ones that you own would you use to protect, I would say, your home, but whatever's most precious to you? I mean, you know, if you have a bunch of money and tools and it's a shed, or you have, you know what I mean, what would be the one lock to keep you, you safe between someone trying to get in your home or your work or your office, whatever it is? In my case, I want to give you an example. It would be this Sergeant Asa Abloy. And not only is it because it's hard to pick, if you look in, my camera's not so great, but the point is there's I can already see the steel pin in the front. So I mean, that's at least anti-drill protection. Whether I have not picked this or taken it apart yet, and I mean, this thing is like a Swiss watch. I mean, let me tell you, it's the weight of the key alone can spin the core. So I mean, it's really, this thing turns like butter, man. It's like, literally, it's smooth. Sorry, smooth as could be. But this would be my choice, you know what I mean, to protect the front door of my house, my family, my whatever. Definitely this Sergeant Asa Abloy. So, I'm curious, out of the locks that you own, which lock would you trust for your home? And then also, as a follow-up, what one if you didn't own? I mean, you know, if you, whatever, had a high-end Medico, I mean, this one's only the, whatever, S51 or 51S. If you had a higher-end Medico, if you had something like that, you might even tell me now, hey, the Medico might be harder to pick, or, you know, you're choosing wrong. But just in my opinion, I'd go with the Sergeant Asa Abloy. Okay, so that's the weekly one. Which lock out of the locks you own would you pick to protect your home? Okay, or your valuables, your precious. All right, I already showed you the two people that entered, and on your video, ways to enter. Okay, if you happen to have a video entry, use the hashtag KnoxLocks101. Only because there's going to be, I'm going to show you my schedule in a minute. There's going to be a lot of giveaways. So 101 for this one. Okay. Now let's talk about the ultimate beginner giveaway. People on my stream that have been following, they kind of got a heads up for that's why they have answers here. John P picked super picking. MyLock pick super. I have a feeling 90% of you guys are going to pick super picking. Kicks Picks is in here, super picking. Paracentric, super picking. And then Legless Lock Picker, super picking. Now, here's the question. And it's a would you rather. Okay. Would you rather be able to summon any lock pick at any time? So if you wanted to, like an example, I keep using Lock Noobs just because there's not a lot of people out there with the Kick Picks Phoenix profiles. So if I was able to just, you know, that is the same exact Kick Picks profile, the same Phoenix handle that's in Lock Noob's video. Kick's awesome pick maker. If I was to put that video up, which I'm not, hopefully in a couple weeks he can respond and I'll do that. And the point is, if I had my tablet here, I would like to have this video with his name to give him credits. I just don't want a random hand, you know, up there. And then reach through my tablet, pull this out, and not only do I have then that pick, but I also have the knowledge to use it. You know what I mean? So you could pick any lock that's way beyond your current pay grade. You know, if you never picked a buy lock, or I sure as hell haven't, you haven't picked a buy lock, or, you know, I call them cruciform, like I don't know, you know, the 4-way locks, whatever it is. You have the knowledge to do that. However, the flip side, there's a bad side of, you know, where there's good, there's bad. You can, all right, for the super picking ability, you can never use a key again. So that means every time you come home and your house is locked and whatever else, you have to pick it. Anytime that anything's locked just like normal, you'd have to pick it. But again, you have the knowledge and the pick to do so. Okay, the flip side of that is the ultimate key making ability, in the sense, when it gets out of the way so I can demonstrate. If you wanted to look down or any key way possible, doesn't matter what it is, you could look down and just be like, okay, that's going to be, you know, 5446. Okay. And then you have a resetting key blank. You snip it just like you would with the leashy cutters. And with that universal key, you can then, you know what I mean, get in any lock or anything that you wanted. The downside to that is you can never pick a lock again. So I know most people, well, you know, because we're lock sporters, we would want to go with the lock picking, but and there's a lot of things you could do with the key making. And people have asked me through my email, locks the number 4 Knox, locks the number 4 Knox at Gmail. There you go, gmail.com. That's important, right? Anyways, they sent me questions. Could they make keys for other people? And the answer is yes, of course. Could you have other people open the door for you? Yes, of course. Using as far as the keys. Anyways, whichever way you pick, I'd like to hear your reason why. And now here's the grand prize behind the ultimate giveaway. You're going to get one of the 2 Jimmy Longs. I have round and I have flat that I'm going to be giving away. You're, of course, going to win, just like I'm giving away every week, one of the training locks. Okay? You're not just going to, every week you're going to have a choice of the training core, what remains. The grand prize winner is going to have a complete set. So that's something important. Of course, you're going to have, well, you're going to need a plug follower, as well as it fits in the back to take this apart. So you can switch cores. And then if you get something, you know, like a 2-pin, 3-pin, 4-pin, whatever you, even if it's a 5-pin, just to have a different challenging bidding, I'm giving you another key with the pins. All right. So you have the lock, you have a different keyway, you have a different core, you have the plug follower. I didn't forget about your shim. Don't want to have any gutting accidents, especially your first couple times trying. Now, as far as the picking end, all right, you're gonna get a top of keyway, all right, provided by Bare Bones. You're gonna get a bottom of keyway. I got a couple level 1 tension sets from Sparrows. Of course, you're gonna need a pinning pad. Now, I have several different ones as far as. The grand prize guy is going to get most likely a whole kit. Some people are going to have a split kit, meaning you're going to get one of the 2 mats. And then I have other ones that are, this is my preferred mat. I actually, here, I'm going to take this up for a second. They're just like this. Now for me, they're a lot easier to pull the pins up. They're technically flooring tiles. But for me, I like them actually a lot better. They're a lot easier to grip things with your tweezers. So it's like the depth, like if you could see how deep the pins are in those grooves that I have on the Sparrows pads over here. Those are kind of a little deep compared to how nice and easy they are grabbing them off the mat. Now, for the more advanced people out there, you know, I understand that a training lock, and even though you're taking it from Sledge, or say you pick a Yale or something on here, it's not that advanced to you, or, you know, not that appealing to you. Well, I got a couple other things. I could always swap this or challenge this out, so I could always make core mods, and I want to see about shaving off the top with grub screws and see if I could tap it and make little challenge locks out of these. I think that would be interesting. Second, you could swap them out. I have an American lock that I tricked out, let's see, on my how to make a challenge lock. Let's see, I did both of them, but that's a 5200. So both of those are challenge locked up. And then I have a Medico. And then, anyways, I have a couple other things to trade up as far as if you don't want to, you know, something, if this is too basic for you. And then again, if you're a beginner, unfortunately, Big Rob already claimed this clear padlock. He was one. I had 2 giveaways from my Patreons or supporters, and he grabbed that one. However, there's still 2 up for grabs, and that would be the Euro cylinder, and then I added this little deadbolt or mortise type. I wouldn't really recommend the mortise guy, just because I don't know. I mean, the clear locks are just purely for learning, you know, pick placement and stuff like that, and how the lock works. If you're gonna go that way, I'd pick that one, only because it's technically 2 locks, you know, 2 different keys. Anyways, my pack locks. I ordered more, so I have a couple that I'm going to be giving away intermittently. And then, of course, you're going to get a chip from me. You're going to get one of these guys, stickers. And then one of these guys, stickers from me. All that's going to be wrapped up in one of these cases from Bare Bones. So I call it a body bag. There's going to be a body bag giveaway. You're going to see a video I'm going to put up soon for to promote. Hopefully, if Lock Noob gets back to me, it's going to be called Grab Your Body Bag. And then hopefully that'll be something that works out. But again, you're going to get a full ultimate kit. I'll put this back on the stand for a second so I can show you the full gravity of the giveaway here. I'm going to try to wrap this up, make it under 15 minutes for sure. But yeah, you get a full kit. So you get it in 15,000. And you get it in 23, I believe. So 15 and 23. And that's 8 profiles right there. That's, you know what I mean? You get 4 brakes, 4 hooks. And that's all in the ultimate. And like I said, I'm going to have more locks to be adding to that. And it's going to get bigger the closer we get to October. Now you say, holy shit, Knox, October. What are you doing there, guy? Hold on. Check out the schedule. Alright. I'm a day late as far as the 21st, but it was open yesterday from the MyLock one I put on there for people who watch it to the end. Anyways, this one's going to be, I gotta stop saying anyways, piss me off when I play this back. This is going to be called out on July 4th. For the month of July, there's going to be a turnaround on the 18th, so 2 giveaways for the month of July. For August, there's going to be 3, right? So it's going to be August 1st, 15th, and 29th. September is going to be the 12th and the 26th. And then we finally reach my favorite month of the year, Knoxtober. And we have 3 giveaways, which will be the 3rd, the 17th, and the 31st. That's when the Ultimate's really going to launch off. So it's going to be building for the next, let's see, because I had ultimately 12 weeks of giveaways, and then the 13th week equals the October there. So yeah, I mean, your chances of winning a lock, if I at the time of this, I had 113 people, which is crazy. I lost 20, but I gained 30, so I'm at a plus plus 10. So I guess it's still good, right? Anyways, just to keep it going, you know, or get it started, really keep it going. To get it started, like I said, make sure you enter in your thing to Knox Locks 101 for this week's giveaway. And really, I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, actually, I'm trying to hook you up with tweezers too. I'm waiting to hear back from somebody from eBay. I made them an offer. If they're willing to accept that offer, then I'll be able to hook you up with tweezers too. I mean, I'm trying to think of everything possible here. Oh, yeah, and you'll get a little bag of challenge pins, or security pins, rather. You know, serrated spools, stuff like that. So that's really everything I could think of as far as the first video. in the giveaway. Yeah, remember, if everything is unlockable, then anything is possible, right? Okay. Yeah, either comment below. Let me make sure that you entered so I know that to look for you. And then if you want to email me up there, again, here I'll get up close. Knox4Knox@gmail.com. Alright guys, appreciate your time. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for entering. And keep your eyes peeled for surprise giveaways in betweens. And feel free to message me for anything as far as if you're open for lock trades or lock donations, if you have anything. I have a bunch of sledge pins from Lab that I just ordered. So for key pins, I have a bunch. So I'm looking for like sledge or something I can make into challenge locks. So something that's preferably either possibly drilled out or has something through the bottom that I can get to. Anyways, I'm babbling about shit and saying anyways way too many times. Good luck in the giveaways. Make sure you enter and pay attention for the bi-weeklies. Alright guys? Peace. Well, I knew I was going to forget something. Okay, for the giveaway, these are asked fors. Jimmy Longs was nice enough. Awesome cat. He was cool enough to give me some bristles for street cleaners. Alright, so these are awesome to make tension tools. So for Lockpickers United, that's one of my things that I'm going to bend a few of these into tension tools. So if that's your something that'll help you on your journey for lock sporting or for Lockpickers United in particular, just let me know. If you request one, I could throw one in there for you. But that's on request only. And then second, certain people, depending on, like I say, you're going to get one rake and one pick of your choosing from Bare Bones. Certain people, on the luck of the draw, are going to get, these are two different handles, the black, they're nicknamed, I like the nickname myself, coffin handles. But there's black that I tend to use for 23,000, and then the white that I tend to use for 15. And that's the way that they come in the Ultimate, and I just kind of stick to that for kind of uniform. And then for myself, I have a lot of in-betweens that are, this one's 20. This is a 20,000th. I don't think it's a Bogota. I mean, I know it's a triple peak, but I don't remember if this is a worm or a Bogota exactly. I think it's a worm from Sparrows. So this is in the 20,000. So for that, I use one from each side. So this way, you know, I know. Like my monkey's paw, that's 23. So that's all solid black. But yeah, there's just something I do with the handles. I like them a lot, so I thought I'd include a few of them in the giveaways. And then maybe at the end or towards the end, someone might get lucky enough to pull out a femur or two. And that's the white one and that's the black one. Again, like I said, certain things are going to just kind of pop up in giveaways. And that's some of them. Along with, oh, there's supposed to be surprises. I'll leave them surprises. So that should be enough to whet your appetite and everything that's available for this week. Like I said, you get to choose. I personally like these mats a lot better. I really do than the Sparrow, just as far as the depth. All right, choice is yours. Again, I'll say it one more time. Anything is possible when everything is unlockable. Later.